Now the topic before us is deceptive bargains. How quid pro quo exploits website security. Quid pro quo is a social engineering tactic used to trick website users into giving away information that can be used to launch a website attack. The Latin phrase quid pro quo means something from something for something. It may happen that you may receive a telephonic call from a person who may pose as a person from tech support team, and they will tell you that they want to fix some critical security issue which is there in your website. You do not know about that weakness, but the other person is telling that they want to fix some critical security issue and they will solve the problem, and in return for their service they are asking for the login credentials to the website so that they can fix the problem. It may be also possible that the person on the other side may send you a link, and if you click on the link, that link will take you some fraud website where you will fill in your login credentials and the login credentials will be leaked to the hacker. It may be also possible that the person posing as from tech support team may ask you to download some software, and when you download that software, the person on the other side tells you that you download that software and it will solve the problem, but in fact that software is in fact a malicious software, and when you download it on your computer system, the access of your computer system and ultimately the control of your website goes in the hands of the hackers. So we should not believe the so far offers which are unsolicited. We have not called anyone, we have not reported any weakness or any problem with respect to our website to any person. We have not reported any issue to any person. If there is any such call from the other side, you must take that telephonic call, that unsolicited calls or messages, with suspicion. It may be also possible that there are some free offers, that is there may be some free survey is there, and in return for that there is some sort of reward, that is there may be some questionnaire, that is you are to tell about your name, your telephone number, your email address or other information. This is a sort of survey. It is stated by the on the social media, it may be there that they are doing some sort of free survey, and if you fill the questionnaire or provide the answer to the details, you will be provided some sort of reward, some sort of free gift will be there. When you fill all the information and click submit button, after that there is no reward comes to you. All the information which you have filled in the free survey may be sold on the dark web by the hackers. Be cautious of offers that seem too good to be true. That is, if something looks very attractive and that is also for free, you must think twice. Now, the topic before us is how man in the middle attacks steal your website logins. In this picture, you can see that communication is taking place between user and website. And here you can see that the hacker has inserted or placed itself in between the communication which is taking place between the user and the application. And the goal of this MITM attack is to steal or manipulate the data which is being exchanged between two parties. Here in this picture you can see that two parties are involved, that is user and web application, and man in the middle or the hacker has placed itself in between the communication between the two parties, and his goal is to steal or manipulate the communication which is taking place between the two parties, so that he can manipulate or steal the data in respect of login credentials. If a person is trying to open the website, his login credentials will be stand leaked. If a person is entering his financial information on the website, it will also stand leaked. Then it may be possible that some private messages are being exchanged. Then it may be possible that the hacker may either steal these private messages or make some alteration to these messages, or the hacker may change the login credentials, it may change the passwords in between, or it may get access to certain sensitive documents, because the user is passing on certain sensitive documents to the other person, and the hacker in between is now having the access to those sensitive documents which were being communicated by one person to other person. So information which has been obtained due to these MITM attacks can be used for many purposes, such as identity theft or unapproved fund transfer. It may be possible that when the communication is taking place between the two parties, that the user is to send certain money in this bank account, the man in the middle or the hacker may implant or plant his own bank account details so that the funds are transferred to his account. This MITM attack can happen in many ways, such as hijacking unencrypted public Wi-Fi. It may happen that the person is using public Wi-Fi which is unencrypted. The hackers may hijack that Wi-Fi system, and any communication which is taking place between the user and the website will be leaked to the hacker. It may be also possible that the hacker may use DNS spoofing for the purpose of MITM attack. What is DNS spoofing? In this picture you can see that client is trying to open a website. What happens? The hacker has injected fake DNS entry. What it means? That you may be using the correct IP address or the correct name of the website you will be entering, But due to the manipulation done by the hacker, your request will not go to the real website. You are trying to open your bank account or banking site. You are having account in say ABC Bank. You are trying to open the website of ABC Bank, and when you make request to the DNS server for accessing the real website, the hacker has already injected fake DNS entry. That is, the DNS server is controlled by the hacker, and though you are using the correct IP address, you are mentioning the correct name of the bank, all your request will take to take you to the fake website. And the purpose of this DNS spoofing is to steal your login credentials. When you are trying to access your bank and you land in the fake website, you will not get to know that this is the fake website. And when you will enter your login credentials, username, password, this information will stand leaked, or your this information will be in the hands of the hacker. By understanding the common methods which are being used by the hackers in MITM attacks, you can take protective steps to protect your website. So, to protect our website, we must avoid using public Wi-Fi for sensitive transactions. We must not use. If we are to exchange any sensitive information, we should never use public Wi-Fi. If we are visiting any website, we should see that it is having HTTPS and a padlock sign. We should not visit any website, or our website should not start with HTTP, because HTTP sites are not safe. We should be wary of phishing emails. That is, if some email come into our account and the same email relies on the concept of urgency, fear, then we should look at those emails with suspicion. Why this urgency is there mentioned in the email? Why this email is raising fear in our mind? So we should be wary of, be cautious of phishing emails, and we should use antivirus or anti-malware software which is purchased from some reputed software developers, so that it can protect us against malware that facilitate MITM attacks. If we are having proper anti-malware software in our system, then there are chances that will not be affected by the MITM attack. So by understanding the MITM attacks and the methods which are being used by the hackers, we can suitably take protective steps to protect our website from the website attacks. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.